Hello Gemini and welcome to Wild Fox Alchemy. If we haven't met before, my name is Maria Gaian and I am an intuitive business success coach and tarot card reader, and I'm here to do your weekly business reading for September the 13th to the 19th. We start with Minimus, commune with the source. The girl looks like she's turned into the forest there. Let's see what Fiona Horn has to say about this one. Nature holds all the answers. The wisest witch knows her questions will be answered when she dives into the natural world without reservation. Like the girl of Minimus who is fused with the forest, it is your time to merge with the source. Drop your stuff, your attachments, and be at one with nature. It's time to recommune with the raw, authentic self that was you when you were sparked into this existence, and what you will be when you transition into the next plane of existence. Minimus dips her fingers into the well of universal inspiration. This is the card of meditation. There is also a flip interpretation. Is she retreating or is she emerging? If this card is drawn during a period of solitude, it is a prompt that it is now time to emerge from the dark restorative forest and into the sunlight to share your radiance. And conversely, if it is drawn during a time of intense activity and visibility, it is time to retreat into the shadows. Let me know in the comments below, are you retreating into the shadows, or is it time for you to emerge into the sunlight, Gemini? Which one is it? I'd love to know. There's a ritual with each of these cards and I'm going to share it with you. It's up to you whether you do it or not. Choose a beautiful private tree. You can sit naked on a folded towel or cushion for comfort so that you can completely relax with your back against the tree. I don't advise this if you've got to go to your local park or the local forest. If you've got a private garden, fine. But I think keep your pants on if you're going out in public to do this, alright? Close your eyes and take deep breaths, allowing your mind to calm and enter a meditative state. Pay attention to the thoughts and images that the tree shares with you. When you are finished, trace your name in the dirt at the base of the tree as an offering of gratitude. Like I said, rituals are optional. Nakedness, optional. But please, I take no responsibility if you get into trouble for indecent exposure in your local park. But it is something to think about. Do it with your clothes on. We start with the Two of Acorns, Insight and Focus. That came out actually for Taurus. We've got the Six of Feathers, Transition and Insight. A lot of insight going on here. The Hanged Man, Patience and Perspective. And the Page of Acorns, Discovery and Enthusiasm. This reading is cracking actually, because we started this with the Minimus card about communing with the source and meditating and taking time out. And I feel that for most of us actually this is about retreating into the shadows a little bit. I wonder if we've been out in the sun over the summer and now it's time for us to just take a step back. This reading would indicate that it is. The Two of Acorns is insight and focus. It's about planning. It's about what is going to come next, how you need to move forward. The eagle there soars to a great height, but his eyesight is so sharp that he can see the tiniest movements way down on the ground. This is all about the focus side of things, that you take this high view of whatever is going on and then focus in on the little details. What can you do? What can't you do? What is working and what isn't working? This is also about getting out of your comfort zone. It's time for some growth. But this is not talking about you instantly going out and doing the things that will help you grow. This is about you planning what will help you to grow. We move to the Six of Feathers now, which is about intellect and thoughts, that sort of thing. And this is about transition and insight. Insight, again, seems like it's very important this month to the Geminis, including me, I'm a Gemini. This is about going on a healing journey. It's about moving on to better things, but feeling a bit sad about letting things go. Is there something that you are going to have to let go of there, Gemini? I feel like there is. I think like this insight and focus is going to reveal something that is not really for you anymore, and you do need to let it go. We move into the Hanged Man there, which is about taking a step back and again letting go. What is it that you're clinging to there, Gemini? I'm getting the feeling that it isn't a product or a service that you need to let go of. It's a block. There's a block that you need to let go of. And for that reason, this Page of Acorns is here to tell you that it's time to do a bit of exploration and some discovery into how you can do some new things. It also says enthusiasm there, and I get the feeling that you might have lost a little bit of joy in what you're doing. You need to recharge your batteries. That's the feeling that I'm getting. The Minimus card, when it said about communing with the source there, and about meditation, and about are you retreating or are you emerging, I do get the feeling that this is really about the retreat. It's about retreating. It's about stepping back to look at how far you've come, what is working, what is not working, what needs to change and what doesn't. And then this Hangman is probably the most important card in this reading, actually, about you pausing, taking a step back, having a breath and seeing things from a completely different perspective. And then I feel that there's going to be this renewal of enthusiasm for you, that what you've been lost in. It could be, because I know what I'm like as a Gemini. I have a great deal of enthusiasm for things. And then when it comes to the grind, and I have to do it day by day, you know, every day of doing something, it becomes tedious. It becomes a chore. Geminis don't really like chores, do we? We don't really like the same old, same old. We like to have variety, bit of difference. We like to do things that light us up. We hate being caged or tied down or trapped by something that we feel keeps us in drudgery. That's not the Gemini way. And I feel like there's this necessity for seeing things from a new perspective there that will change things and bring this enthusiasm back in for you. I'm going to clarify that card, I think. The rest of them make a lot of sense to me, but I feel like we could get a deeper message out of this Page of Acorns. So I'm going to clarify it with the Rider-Waite and see what comes out. We all need a rest, and I know that we have a tendency to overwork and to try to do too much. I've got the Emperor card there. He is all about focus again. There's lots of focus. He's about setting rules and setting boundaries. And I wonder actually if that's another thing that's kept you feeling worn out, that you've not set boundaries for other people. You know, maybe you're giving of yourself a lot, and it's time now for you to stop that. Yeah, look at that. We've got the Two of Pentacles, and this is all about balance, time management, boundaries again. There's got to be, I feel like you're being told to schedule your time. But above all, you are being told to take a break now, to make sure that there is time for meditation, for relaxation, for replenishing yourself, because you have been working so hard, so hard. And now Spirit is saying, look, you need to set some boundaries. You need to set, it could be that you need to set some work hours. Look at this now. We've got the Six of Pentacles. This is about generosity, gratitude, kindness, abundance and accomplishment. And I feel all that will come to you. But my general feeling on this reading, Gemini, is that you have been giving too much of yourself and getting very little in return. And so the plan is now to take some time out, to have a mini retreat in nature, to really evaluate how you feel about the things that you're doing in your business, how you feel about your schedule. Are you just flying by the seat of your pants every morning? Or do you have a schedule? Do you know what you're doing from hour to hour over the course of the day to move your business forward? Because I feel like you're just out of balance. I feel like you're completely out of balance, and the Empress here to remind you to get that back, that you need this balance. And I feel very much this Six of Pentacles makes a lot of sense to me from the perspective of you aren't working for your own self. You're working to provide for your family. You're working because you want to give back. So you're working with the belief that the faster and harder you work, the quicker you'll be able to do the giving. But actually, this feels like a big reminder to me that you need this balance back in your life. And that before you can give generously and give and, you know, and share your abundance, you have to have that abundance for yourself in the first place. And it's not necessarily about the material abundance. It can be about an abundance of time. You know, you can't give your time if you have no time for yourself. You can't give material things if you're in a position where you can't afford to give them. And I know that that's what you want to do. I feel like there's a purpose behind everything that you're doing. But without this balance, without this planning, without setting the boundaries and saying, I am only going to work X amount of hours a day. I am going to go to bed at 10 p.m. and get up at 6. So I've got a good night's sleep and I'm rested. I am going to make sure that I eat healthily so that I've got energy throughout the day. I'm going to make sure that I do not answer emails at 1 a.m. in the morning because I feel like I'm obliged to answer any inquiries within seconds of them coming in. I am going to turn off social media on my phone so that I'm not being bothered by notifications every 2 minutes. Is that making sense, Gemini? I feel like these are the boundaries that you need to be setting. So let me know in the comments if this has resonated with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really look forward to seeing you again soon. With love and magic always, this is Maria Gaian signing out. Have a great week, Gemini.